Good afternoon to all of you. Today we are going to learn about cost volume profit relationship. How cost volume and profit is related to each other. For this, I would like to draw a graph which will give you a very clear-cut idea about the cost volume profit relationship. You know this line horizontal to x-axis, this is x and this is y. This x-axis relates to sales, that is volume, and this line relates to cost and profit, so cost and revenues. Now, this is your 0. As we know that even if we do not produce, some cost we have to pay. And which cost is that? That cost is fixed cost. So, even if we sell even 1 sale, there is some cost which will pay to as in the form of salary, in the form of rent. If suppose there is no student in the class and the teacher, the college has employed the teacher, suppose certainly the teacher will get the salary, will pay rent to the for the house which will take hired on rent. So even if there is 0 sale, there is some cost. And this cost remains same as the volume of output increases or decreases. So volume is increasing, sales is increasing, the cost remains same, and that is the reason why this line is parallel to x-axis. Why? Even at 0 sales, the cost is suppose 50. If there is 10 sales, cost is 50. If there is 100 sales, cost is 50. 2000 sales or 3000 sales, cost is 50. But after that, there is some variable cost, because we know the total cost is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost plus profit, and this fixed plus variable cost is your total cost plus profit. This is your total cost, this is your sales. Sales is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost plus profit. So this is your fixed cost, because fixed cost remains same as the volume of output increases or decreases. After that, as soon as the volume increases, one cost is increasing, that cost is called variable cost. Variable cost is increasing. So this line which emerges from y-axis is called cost line, and one line which emerges from x-axis from 0, this is called sales line. This sales line and cost line will intersect at one place, and that point is known as break-even point, BEP. And at this point, there is neither profit nor loss. At this point, P is equal to 0. After this point, when you when your sales is increasing, obviously the organization will get profit. So from this point, if we put some perpendicular on x-axis, the point at which it cuts on x-axis, this point from 0 to this point is called BP sales, break-even point sales. BEP sales means the sales at break-even. At this sales, the profit is 0. This is suppose 100 pieces of pen, duster, whatever. After that, suppose the sales is increasing, obviously the cost will increase. And suppose at this point, again we put one perpendicular on x-axis. From this point to this point, this is what called, this is called MOS. MOS is what? MOS is margin of safety. MOS is margin of safety. Is that clear? And what is this from 0 to, suppose this is point A, this is point B, this is point. So from O to A is BP sales, from A to B there is, this is margin of safety. So O to B, what is this? This is what called, this is called total sale. From O to B. From O to B. From here, and this is your fixed cost. From this point to this point, this is called fixed cost. Suppose here to here, this is called fixed cost. From this point, from the, this is your cost line. This is your sales line. From this cost line up to, suppose this point is E, O to E, and suppose this is O to D. So ED is the what? ED is variable cost. And suppose this is F. So from F to D is what? F to D is profit. Is that clear? From sales line to this point, suppose this point is K. So FK is, FD is profit, D is variable cost, and EK is fixed cost. So what is this? From D to, from D to K, this is what? This is your total cost. And what is F to K? This is your revenue. Revenue. Is that clear? So this is the beautiful picture which gives you the clear-cut idea about cost volume profit relationship. Now, if I say you, when we draw a graph, there is a creation of one formula that is called PV ratio. And before we calculate PV ratio, how we calculate margin of safety? this margin of safety is total sale, that is BEP sale plus BEP sale plus margin of safety. This is what called, this is called total sale. And what is margin of safety? Margin of safety is total sale minus BEP sale. This is your margin of safety, this is your total sale, this is your BEP sale. So BEP margin of safety is BEP total sale minus BEP sale, and total sale is BEP sale plus margin of safety. Now we'll have to have the idea about PV ratio. P stands for profit, V stands for volume. This profit volume relationship is the relationship between contribution and volume relates with sales. And because this is profit volume relationship, so this profit volume relationship will be expressed in percentage, and that is the reason why we multiplied by 100. Is that clear? Now, how we calculate contribution? For this, contribution means, contribution we calculate, that is, here I have taken this sales is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost plus profit. From here only you calculate contribution. This contribution is, that is, suppose sales is equal to what? Sales is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost plus profit. Okay. So if I say from sales what you like to deduct first, will deduct variable cost. From sales, when we deduct variable cost, we'll get contribution.